you have a very interesting film that did Bull already premiere?
Yeah, well, yeah, it
So
premiered
what, because
last
it
year at
was,
Cannes.
it did premiere last year. Okay.
Yeah,
I
at
can't.
Cannes, and it was supposed to have its U.S. premiere here at South by Southwest, but
Mm-hmm.
everything
Yeah.
shut down.
But can
So
you tell us about Bull? Because I think it's again really interesting. Um, Bullfight again, stereotypes of black
well,
people, right? Like
yeah,
I
we
don't
don't
think
think of us there.
I don't think of bullfighting, or riding a bull and the images of black people. So can you speak to that?
And my family's from Texas. My daddy's family's from Texas. So my grandpa was in the rodeo, and it's
Wow.
like I know that life. Nebraska is one thing, but a family from Texas that's from a ranch. So, I love that part of it. And when that film came to me, it was after, 'cause, like, my part in it isn't huge. It's one of those things where, most of it was already cast, and Rob Morgan, who plays Abe, the lead character in it, he, asked for me to be his ex in the movie. So, it all worked out because we never got to work together before, and we've known each other for years. So it was, I jumped at it, just because it's a different lifestyle. It's a different way
Mm-hmm.
of seeing us,
Yeah.
which has not happened,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly.
So, and we're out there doing it because the film is full of people that are not actors. These are people that actually do these jobs. So, and live that lifestyle.
I just
Um,
think that it's incredible, to be able. Hollywood always has a way, and I would say even regular media, journalistic media has one way of showing black people, black life, black culture,
mhm,
the black
mhm.
experience. And I think that any opportunity to show us in just in how in essentially what has been whitewashed films, right? So like you think about cowboys and you think about rodeo and you think about the Midwest and you think, right, like
Yeah.
it's almost as if we have been trained not to see ourselves in
Mhm.
these spaces.
Well, but we have been trained in that way, and it's a training that has happened to us forever. We didn't get to this point where we do things or find value in what white people do or how white people do things. We didn't get to this point uh, on our own.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a constant. um I don't want to curse, but it's just like it's
You
been a
can.
constant. It's been a constant mind fuck,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I got
Mm-hmm.
over the whole time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because as of right now, and I just had this conversation yesterday with someone else, as far as film, as a black woman, I have things that I've written that I plan to direct, and it's been an uphill battle against people first seeing value in your story,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it's about a black couple in the arts, from the woman's point of view, from the black woman's point of view, which is not really valued.
Mm-hmm.
And then the story is being told in a way that's not stereotypical as far as film for us, and I'll
Right.
say for us, because
Right.
I don't think I would have as much pushback if I was a white girl making this movie.
No.
No, I don't. Because I mean, just to put it out there, Marriage Story.
Mm-hmm.
That's a white couple in the theater world, and it was not my favorite film in any which way, but it got made and it got
Mm-hmm.
nominated for a bunch of things. Was it the two actors involved and the director? Yeah, those names helped it get there. But the story itself. So then you're saying, because you just put mine in that category, myself and Clark Peters are the leads of mine. And we are both known as far as film and television and theater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would we sell? Yeah, I think Black people would come see us. I do. And have I given, comps as far as movies in the same budget to show what they've made? Yeah, I have, and they've all made money. So it's a pushback, and it's pushback from white and Black, because at the end of the day, people are looking at who's involved. Will they sell this movie? Will salespeople then sell this to distributors? And white salespeople are not looking at us as valuable.
But I'm like, how many more successful shows, Black shows and films need to happen? Like, do you think, I only have one or two more questions, but do you think that it's a pipeline problem, meaning that there are not enough of us that are in sales, there are not enough of us in all of the different
thing all the way down the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you keep expecting, you can champion a project up to a certain point and then leave it to them. It's like, well, that they don't find us valuable already. They already say they don't know how to promote us. So what are you expecting to happen? So then this project and that project, they just don't get made because you don't think they're going to make money. It's like somebody's got to have the balls to take a thing all the way down, the line.
Right.
And I feel like we just don't have those kinds of producers anymore. And then also just people that will put their money where their mouth is all the way down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Take a few and try something different. Because they put millions and millions and millions of dollars, tens of millions into some of these movies and that don't do anything. Whereas, you could do the same thing and make like 5 or 6 movies at like $2 million. Because we want to get projects out there. And and people have proven themselves, but they don't get the opportunity.
You've been in Hollywood for a while. You have seen a lot. With this, we every decade or so, we find ourselves talking about a Black renaissance. We find ourselves seeing, just a handful more Black shows, a handful more Black movies. And, there is this talk that there is change that is happening. And I had the opportunity for the first time to go to Sundance in January, and I did a panel with a bunch of Black producers, writers, directors about the changing face of Hollywood. And some said that yes, they do feel like it's changing, but others are just like, who knows? It's up to all of us to capitalize on a moment and turn it into a movement. What do you think?
I think that's exactly right. The latter. It's definitely opened up, and it's opened up because, certain people see they can make money off of us. So,
right.
That's just a fact. But there's still so much that needs to be done, because it's still sort of like those chosen few Black people who are doing things. I think it does, it's great that they're doing things, but it's still like, it's a cliquish business. It's a clique-ish business. So people in their camps help each other.
Help each other. Always a network. Yep.
Yeah. And that's just that's just business, period. But I feel it's good to now get writers, get us on that side of it. But we need the tail end of it, to get us, through the finishing line.